some people told us that there is like a storm coming.
We got a little bit lost for a minute, but nothing too bad. But yeah, we can hear the thunder, and the guide said that it's not recommended to continue.
Maybe you have a lesson to learn. It's a bad moment, but everything is... Lobo de Páramo. ¡Ay, tan hermoso! We have been in Quito for 3 days, and the city is amazing. But today we're leaving Quito, and
so we have about a 15-minute walk, and then we're gonna jump on a couple buses to go to a very exciting destination. Can you guess where we're going? We're Josiah and Lauda, and we exchanged traditional comforts for a life filled with adventure, peace, and freedom when we moved into our van Pass in June of 2021.
Join us as we explore alternative ways of living outside the system.
So we came to Ecuador to climb up We came to Ecuador and decided to climb up Cotopaxi,
and it's the highest
active volcano in the world. We're on the volcano, but we're also in the clouds because we can't see much of anything. There's a mountain that we're supposed to be able to see. We're gonna keep hiking and hopefully we find it.
We could see the volcano already, but it was just for instant, like seconds.
Like 2 moments, maybe. Yeah. Less than 5 minutes.
And I was telling Josiah like, oh, let me take a video. And we were talking about this topic that we learned in our Vipassana retreat, ANICHA. What is ANICHA?
ANICHA is this concept of impermanence, that everything is always changing. The pain, the suffering, the beauty,
good, the bad,
the pleasure.
Yeah, and when we really learn and interiorize that learning, that lesson, we can live maybe a better life, because you just live the moment, and if something is not good, you know it's a bad moment, but everything is ANICHA, it's impermanent.
And during the course, I think, like for me at the beginning, I had a lot of back pain when I was meditating, and this concept of ANICHA, knowing that yes, there's pain for a moment, but rather than getting attached to how painful it was, understanding that it was just that moment and that it too would pass.
It happened to me last year. For like this month, January, I was taking care of these dogs, street dogs, and 3 of them were sick. And I was telling Josiah I was suffering so bad, and everything was so dark for me. And Josiah was helping me to understand that maybe you have a lesson to learn, or maybe this is not gonna last forever. But in that moment, you are not able like to understand and to process that, oh, this is gonna end. So we got to the Cotopaxi refuge, and it's a beautiful view, although there are a lot of clouds, but we made it. Unfortunately, we cannot go up to the crater because the volcano is active, right? So this is our final destination, but I'm very happy.
So the altitude here is 15,953 feet. We're gonna hang out here for a little bit and see if the clouds clear up and we can get a better view of the mountain. I think it's something that everyone intuitively knows within themselves in a stressful moment, when anxiety hits, and when I'm scared, right? It's like all that matters is that moment that I'm scared. But in reality, if I can shift my perspective and understand that it's a moment and I won't always be scared. It's not about suppressing the experience or the emotion. It's absolutely experiencing it, but understanding that it's not permanent, at least for me, that perspective. Also in the good moments where I feel pleasure, and it allows me not to get attached to that moment, whether it's good or bad. I know that it's just neutral because it's not going to be forever. And accepting that has been a really great way of finding peace.
Yes. This is the first time I see it snow.
So we went looking for the glacier, which is about 20 minutes up from the refugee.
That some people told us that there is like a storm coming.
We tried 2 different routes. We got a little bit lost for a minute, but nothing too bad. But yeah, we can hear the thunder, and the guide said that it's not recommended to continue.
Yeah, and it's snowing.
And we can't see anything anyway, so.
Yeah. Our adventure in Cotopaxi had mixed feelings. Hiking the volcano, we expected to see the beautiful view of the mountain, but the weather had other plans. You might think that the bad weather ruined our experience, but it didn't. Being in the mountain, experiencing the powerful energy of the volcano and the contact with nature was more valuable than seeing the best view or taking the best picture. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you like our channel.